Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening and welcome to Satellites Live once again. Hello and welcome to Satellites Live. Does just Satellites Live, I think now, if we've sort of finished Alpha, with me, Martin Saunders, the youth worker at St Mary's Reigate. And as ever, I'll let him introduce himself. It's...
I don't know. I'm so not used to introducing myself anymore. I think I'm Charles Merritt, and I think I still am the children's worker at St Mary's Reigate. Hello.
Where are you?
I'm in Gotham City, to match my it's a broken down shopping mall in Gotham.
Cool. Great.
Yeah.
Well, that's killed the energy. You know, we've had some brilliant special guests this term, and last week's was no exception. Last week we had a brilliant special guest who was fully aware that that we were going to be doing this up to 30 seconds before we actually said her name. So let's see how we get on this week. We've got another special guest. Do you want to introduce this week's special guest, Charles?
I would love to introduce this week's special guest. Yeah, thank you for the honour of this. It's nice. Well, we've got a special guest. She has been at uni this term, and she's only been at uni because you're not allowed to go out at uni. You have to just stay in your dorm, I guess. And so it's I mean, she wasn't busy, so we booked her. So it's Megan.
Hooray!
Welcome, Megan.
Thank you.
How are you? You're back home now, though, right?
Yeah, I got back on Sunday, so I've just been sitting in my room because uni hasn't finished yet, so I'm technically still doing my term, which is just so much fun. I'm having all the fun.
What are you doing at university, Megan?
I'm doing English, so a lot of reading. I probably should have seen that one coming in hindsight, but yeah, many books have been read.
Well, let's do a little test.
Okay.
Can you name 6 words?
6 words?
Yeah. That's what English is, isn't it? It's words.
Yes.
I don't think I can, no.
Brilliant.
What about 6 Mr. Men characters? It's English literature as well. So.
Yeah, well, Mr. Men is the pinnacle of literature. So, I don't know. Let's say Mr. Happy, Mr. Tickle, Mr. Bump, Little Miss Sunshine, and Mr. Messy, which is pretty accurate of my life at the minute. Pretty messy.
That was 5, wasn't it?
That was 5,
sorry.
yeah.
That's fine because you're
Mr.
doing
Christmas,
English, not maths.
which is fitting.
Yeah.
Megan, can you tell us what an adverb is? I've never really understood that.
I mean, it's just a word that ends in ly, but if you want like a proper definition, probably don't ask me.
Oh, it's pretty good though. I mean, that sounded compelling and convincing. The one I've never known is pronoun. Does anyone know what a pronoun is?
No idea. I read a year 4 English book once, and honestly, I was learning things. This was like last year, and I was like, I never knew, like beyond like verb and adverb and adjective. I'm like,
well, the thing is, Martin, obviously, because we have to remain politically unbiased, I am anti-noun as well. So just so that we've got both views there.
Wow, I feel like you've done a joke there that's gone way over everybody's head.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
Megan, having impressed your parents with how well their money is being spent at university, why don't you do the thing that everybody who comes on here is asked to do? It's like a sort of initiation, really. Would you mind doing the notices for us, please? There aren't many notices, and we've stopped plugging my book. In fact, it would be fair to say we've just given up on it.
Oh, rip. Well, go buy Martin's book if you would like to be educated.
No one does.
Okay, well then don't use it to, I don't know, kindle your winter fire. Okay, so notices. First of all, wow, there's so many of them. So we've got the Space Christmas service, which the sign up link. Where's the sign up link? Down there, down below?
No, there just is a sign up link.
Just there's a sign up link
on the website.
Okay, so you get to go and hunt for the sign up link yourself. And when you found it, you can sign up. On the 13th of December at 6:30 p.m. in the church. And also it's available to watch afterwards on YouTube if you don't feel like leaving your house, if it's too cold, or if you just can't, or for any other reason. You can eat a curry while watching it. You can't really do that in church. So whatever fancies, you can watch afterwards on YouTube. Notice number 2. Wow, this is very stressful. I'm sweating a little bit.
While you prepare notice number 2, I need to do some additional information about notice number 1. We've only got, I think, 9 or 10 places left. So there are 30 places in all, but 20 of them have already gone. So if you want to come to Space on the 13th, you do need to sign up tonight, probably. And you can do that on Church Suite. And there has been a link in the WhatsApp groups, but we'll maybe repeat that now.
I've done that
as
now.
well. Thanks, Charles. Sorry. Notice number 2, Megan.
All right. Wow, this is exciting. So next week is the Christmas special of Satellites Live. Me and Charles have already kind of wound up with our Christmas jumpers. Ollie has also got an incredible Christmas jumper, but you'll have to just imagine what that one looks like. At 7 to 8:30, and it's also, this one's a bit fun because it's got some interactive elements. So if something arrives on your doorstep in the next week, a mysterious package that you don't remember ordering, don't open it until the day. Don't open it until the day, and yeah, that will be part of next week's Christmas special, Satellites Live.
Very good, thank you, Megan. That was very professional towards the end. We've got lots of fun this evening. We are going to do a little recap on Alpha, and I'll tell you right now, it will absolutely live or die on how much you guys want to answer the questions. So we'd love you to kind of get involved and tell us what you've thought of Alpha. So even now, just be thinking about what you really want to say about the last term and everything we talked about. But before that, we've got a few fun things to do, and we're going to start with our Kahoot quiz. So you might want to sign up for that now using the Kahoot app, and you can put in this week's... Hello, Ollie, by the way.
Hello, Martin. Hello,
Megan. What's today's code?
Today's code is 985-430-7. Very exciting.
This is a really fun one for all the family. I'll tell you right now, even if you don't normally do it, if you're parent watching this or a sibling, it's only 2 answers to every... So it's like there's only 2 choices. So you've got a 50-50 chance on every single question this week. Wow. So even if you don't normally do it, come and play. The more the merrier.
Yes. We've got some people coming. Ollie, read out some of the names. I saw one that caught my attention, but...
Well, we have Donuts is here, Joel is here, Biggles is here, Emily is here, Chloe is here, Mr. Vaccine is here.
Oh, thank goodness.
I am happy you are here. We have... I don't know who I've said. Eliza Hamilton, Cornish Pasty.
Who's Athena? Athena does work.
Athena does work too.
That's very dramatic.
Got the dub with dub.
Got dub with dub.
Okay. Jingle Frazzles. I love that. That is great.
Jingle Frazzles might be my new favourite name ever.
We haven't got any this week that are difficult for Ollie to read so far,
yeah,
and I'm disappointed.
No, I'm very... Thank you. Kevin McAllister is here.
It's got to be different ship level reading in order for Ollie to get it, so keep it easy.
I can read these random answers, so I can read that. Naomi is here.
Did you see Kay McAllister there?
Yep, I hope he's with his parents.
Very good.
Thank you.
We point
Anyone-
out that on Sunday morning there was a Kahoot, and Cornish pasty became Cornish pasties, which I really liked.
Oh. Okay.
But,
That's
I reckon-
spreading.
Well, that was fascinating.
I
Well-
reckon someone's come out and is going back in with a more complicated name. Can I just say that now? I'm betting that that's what happened because we've just gone down to like 20,
Yeah,
I
we
know,
have.
but-
and I think people are now putting in
I think we
better
should
names.
Start. Oh,
Oh, what's that one?
I can say that.
That's
is it
I-
an
is
I or
that
is it
an
an
I?
L?
Yes!
Nat the naughty knit is back,
Brilliant.
and I can say it. So
Somebody is pipe. That's not an I. I think that's pipe. You know the pipe key on the keyboard.
Sorry, what?
You know, look on your keyboard, right above the /. There's a symbol there
Oh yeah,
called a pipe.
Wait, what?
No.
the
Oh,
line.
the line.
It's not a line. It's a pipe.
It is line. It's
What's the
totally-
line?
A pipe.
But I don't think that's I think that's pipe.
I think you're really overcomplicating.
We're gonna
the
lose
between
people.
that.
Let's
Yeah,
play.
let's go.
Let's play Bamboozled. Right. This time it's a simple game. Who said it, Donald or Darth? So you're going to have a quote, and you've got to decide whether this quote was said by Donald Trump or Darth Vader. Who said this? Be careful not to choke on your convictions. Is that a quote from Donald Trump or from Darth Vader?
Yeah, I know this one.
I actually have no idea. I think convictions is a bit too big of a word for Donald Trump.
Oh, interesting.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think he's a sort of 2-syllable guy. Beyond that, he's like,
Oh, that
I like
English
the fact
degree is
that
coming in handy.
they're both looking in the same direction as well. It's
yeah, they're both.
Well-
Ooh.
That's what you like to see, isn't it?
Can I say which film it's from?
Yes, go on.
It's from Rogue One.
Ah,
Oh,
well, it's from it is from Rogue One, and it's Darth Vader. 13 people got that right. Who got it
Wow.
first?
Oh, Emily. Emily is now in the lead, followed by Nat the naughty knit. So, okay.
Who's that next one after that, Ollie?
I think Charles said he was going to read out. all
No,
the
I
third
think
places
you
from now
said
on.
you were going to read it.
wait, can none of you read Alphabet?
Oh,
Oh,
what's
We
it?
can read it.
Wow.
It's just fun
Alphabet.
making Ollie read it.
Wow.
We just like making Ollie read things.
What's alpha?
And who's number
What do you mean?
5, Ollie?
What's Alphabet? Wow, I'm
What is
embarrassed.
alpha baba?
Oliver, that's shocking.
What? I
Your
don't know who
musical knowledge
alpha
is
baba
not
is.
good.
What is Alphabet?
Alphabet is a character from Wicked.
Ah,
Yeah,
Okay. Wow.
you should have known
Right.
that, Charles.
there's loads of
I do
these.
know
Sorry,
that.
I did
Oh,
more
good.
this week. Can I just
Oh
say?
yeah, he's done 10 when he's getting.
Question number 2. You're asking me to be rational. That is something I cannot do. Believe me, I wish I could wish away my feelings.
That is a
You
move.
said that. You're asking me to be rational. That's quite a long word. That is something I cannot do. Believe me, I wish I could just wish away my feelings. Was that Donald Trump or Darth Vader? It's not easy,
Wow.
this is it.
No,
No.
it's
Who said it?
Ah.
Well, 22 people thought that was Donald Trump, but
Oh,
4 of
no.
you were right.
I
It
would've
was
thought
actually Darth
Vader.
Vader.
What's that from? Was that as in Anakin?
It's from Revenge of the Sith.
Ollie is amazing.
Yes, he is correct, Amundo. But
I
Nat the
feel like
naughty knit.
Ollie paid someone to do that as their
I
name.
don't accept bribes.
Who do we think the second one is? What do we think that is?
Bella Beanie.
Ella Beanie.
Bella Beanie.
Right, we better crack on. Number 3, let's go. Who said it? We got hit by something that shouldn't have never happened because they could have stopped it. That Donald Trump or Darth Vader?
Now that's either about coronavirus or the torpedoes that they send at the end of A New Hope, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Now,
could be. But everyone feels confident on this one. Look,
Bringing a bit of psychology into this, I feel like you haven't done 3 in a row. Yes. Boom.
okay, well, didn't fool anyone with that one. That was indeed Donald Trump.
Well, you fooled one.
One
Uh,
person.
Who said that during The Empire Strikes Back?
Wow.
Okay, what's that done to the scores? Not very much.
Not much.
Let's crack on.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Who said this? I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Go on.
Who said that?
It's very
Was
similar.
that Donald Trump or Darth Vader?
I feel like these need to be read in one of the voices. at
Well,
least.
go on then, Charles. You're good at this sort of thing.
Okay, well, it's too late now. I'll do the
It's
next.
too late.
Well, it sounded like Donald Trump. It was actually Darth Vader.
Wow.
The Landau.
That's right. Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, a little shift in the lead, but
Bella Beanie is in the lead.
well done, Bella Beanie.
Up 8 places. Mr. Vaccine is the highest climber. That's nice to see, isn't it?
That is good.
Mr. Vaccine sounds like a great song. Let's get right in that.
Do it to the tune of Mr. Brightside.
Yes.
Who said this? There was blood coming out of her eyes.
Ooh.
There was blood coming out of her eyes. That was
Can you
Darth
do it as
Vader.
Darth Vader now?
Yeah, that was Darth Vader. Yeah.
Can you do it as Donald Trump?
Oh yeah. There was blood coming out of her eyes. It's hard to do Darth Vader. I don't know.
It was Donald Trump. Let's just
Wow.
gloss over that.
Yeah.
It was Donald Trump. That's right. It was about a reporter.
Wow.
What's that done to the scores, Ollie?
Well, we've had some new. I don't know what I'm saying. Ollie is now in second, and Jingle Frazzles is now in fifth. So well done to you, Jingle Frazzles.
Very good. Moving on. Question number 6. Who said this? Space is going to be so important.
Oh,
That one's obvious, isn't it?
well,
Maybe it's like a double bluff.
yeah.
Could be a double bluff.
Could be.
Could I do such a thing?
But,
Probably.
Maybe he's not talking about actual space. Maybe he's talking like Marie Kondo. Oh, Donald Trump.
wow.
Only 9 people got that wrong. Well done to 17 who got that right. He's launching Space Force, isn't he? Of course, or he was.
Of course.
Space Force.
This very close. These scores, by the way.
Yeah.
Well done. And 3 people just dropped their answer streak on that one because they feared the double bluff. It was actually a triple bluff.
Triple bluff. Yeah.
Let's move on. 7 of 10. Who said this line? Asteroids do not concern me. Is that also part of Space Force? Or is that Darth Vader, seemingly unconcerned by asteroids? What do you think, Megan? Quickly.
Oh, I don't know. I can't. Donald Trump.
Let's see. It was Darth Vader.
Oh. Sorry to everyone who believed me and close.
It was Darth Vader. Asteroids do not concern me. There we go.
Oh, well, Nat the Naughty Nit is now in second place, and Jingle Frazzles is moved into third, and Biggles is now on the leaderboard as well. So
Ollie, who's the highest climber?
Alphaba.
Fantastic.
Thank you. That's yeah.
Next
Carry
one.
on. Yeah.
Who said this? This technological terror is nothing compared
What?
Ooh.
to you.
Compared to what though? That's the question.
Compared to what?
Well, I think probably if you hear what it's compared to, it'll be obvious.
Ah, okay.
Because if it's like Joe Biden or the Death Star, right, then you'll know.
It's true.
Well, this is.
I mean,
Cut the tension with a knife. Oh,
Ooh,
absolutely.
wow.
50-50. Look at that.
Oh my
But it's
gosh.
actually the power of the Force, Darth Vader.
that,
Whoa! Well, Nat the Naughty Nit has just overtaken Bella Beanie.
Bella Beanie's fallen. Whoever Bella Beanie is, I'm rooting for you. You can get this back.
And
I
they're
believe in you.
ahead
I'm going for
by
Nat the Naughty Nit now.
6 points. 6 points. That's it. That's all that separates first and second.
Good maths, Ollie.
Thank you. That was
Well
quite
done,
proud. I'm
counting.
proud.
Do you think Nat the Naughty Nit has nits? Do you think it's like a sort of
I hope not. But
revelation?
I bet.
maybe.
I think they've got nits in a jar and they go around spreading it upon unexpected victims.
That's all.
Well, nits is
You
not
should-
like to
You
have.
should write that movie.
sometimes, So
Yeah.
hopefully they do. Make sure you do a treatment if you've got nits, kids.
Yeah.
Who said in life you have to rely on the past, and that's called history? Can you do that in the voices, please, Charles?
In life, you have to. I can't really do Darth Vader if you can't.
No, I know you can't. That's why I asked you to do it.
That's called history. In life, you have to rely on the past, and that's called history.
I love the little
I do. I love it.
That's how he talks.
You've absolutely got the mannerisms. Absolutely spot on. Well done, Charles. It
What the
was,
windows?
in fact, Donald Trump.
Wow.
And 21 of you got that right. Which means I think we go into the final question now.
Oh, a bit more of a separation there between first and second, but nothing's really changed.
Now, final question. And this is the hardest one, I think. Who said this? If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Wow.
Was that Donald Trump or Darth Vader?
Or Martin Saunders.
Or potential third
It
option.
could be.
It's been a while since I've said that to either of you. Not since the youth leader initiation evening. Charles, which one do you think it is?
I think I know who it is, so I'm not going to say anything.
Well, all right. Megan, what do you think?
I think it could have been either of them. It's,
Brilliant.
That's-
And indeed, it could have been either of them.
See, everyone was like, it's 50-50.
Isn't that amazing that it was such a difficult one to get? And it
I got it
indeed
wrong.
split
I thought
people
it was Trump, actually.
50-50, and it's actually Darth Vader to Luke, I think. And that meant that we now have our final podium ready to go. So, Ollie, would you reveal our winners, please?
I will. Well, in third place with the Who Said It was Biggles. Gosh, well
Nice.
done. In second place was Nat the Naughty Nit,
Oh!
which means, well, I don't know what it means. In first place, Bella Beanie.
Bella Beanie.
No,
Wait.
you could bring it back. Good job.
Wait.
Becky, whoever you are.
Bella Beanie got 10 out of 10,
Well done.
but was behind at one point.
I think it was that Bella Beanie was not quite as fast as Na the Naughty Nit at one point.
Oh, okay, I see.
But
It's
you remember the
quickly.
story of the hare and the tortoise, don't you?
Yeah, oh yes, that's true. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
well. There you go.
Great.
Well, thanks, everyone. That was fun. Ollie, I think it's your segment.
Yes, is it? Well.
No. Would you like us to fill for a bit?
No.
We can fill if you want.
We can
No,
fill. Just say
no,
fill.
it's fine. No. I've just don't worry. So now we have the greatest segment ever, which is Martin versus Megan versus Charles. Boom. Now, so here's the thing. You guys need to go get a pen and a paper, please.
Oh,
And I guess. Oh, Charles has already got it. Megan's already got it. Wow. Okay, so it's good. This means
the
I
most-
don't have to fill on my own while you guys run around.
Oh,
the
that
house.
would have been great. Why didn't we do that?
I would have just
I
been
would
left
not
here.
run
running.
anyway because I don't believe in running.
Yeah, Megan doesn't do running.
Am I right with a pencil?
Yes. You're going to be drawing, and so it needs to be visible when you hold it up. Okay? But don't worry, Megan. It's not traditional drawing. Don't you worry.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I'm actually a professional artist, so
Right.
see it
now.
So everyone else at home, please prepare Kahoot because you are going to be voting for everyone.
Oh no, hang on. Is this an actual drawing thing? Like
No.
a drawing contest?
Well, kind of. You'll see. So, I am going to give you a Christmas thing to draw, and I would like you to draw it with the pen in your mouth.
Oh.
oh no, I have lip balm in. It's just gonna slide off.
Well, you should have thought about that.
Yeah.
Because you clearly could have thought about
We
that.
have to draw it with our mouth.
Yeah, of
So
course.
yeah, so you got to put the pen in your mouth
Whoa.
and then draw the item that
Mhm.
I give you. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll let a couple of people come in to vote.
This
and
I
then
just,
will-
guys, I think you need your teeth really on this.
But, yeah. Well,
This is
it's
gonna go
unfortunate for you, isn't it, Martin?
It's
And-
going to move around too much
And
otherwise.
you've got 20 seconds, but
Mhm.
they won't see that. I will just count you into it. Don't you worry.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I've prepared this.
People are all in on this, by the way. Someone's called "Come on, Megan."
Come
Yeah.
on, Megan. Yes, Megan, we believe
Where's
in
the
you.
support for?
We've got Martin for PM. I feel like that's good support. So-
Love that someone's gone in as pronouns are us as well. That's excellent.
Yes, that is great. Wow, Kevin McAllister is back to vote. I'm excited. Gosh, there's new names. This is exciting. Right, let's start. You can still join in if you see the code. But this is just the vote anyway, so... Wait, I hope there's no time limit on it. Anyway, draw a reindeer, please, just in case there's a time limit. Okay. There is a time limit. That is very unfortunate. Okay, you're gonna have to show your drawing in 10 seconds. Sorry. Sorry, I'll give you more time for the next one. Right, please show your drawing so they can vote. I've just realised they can't vote. This is all just going to be about who they like more.
I can't even see my page. Oh, it's not very...
Oh,
Okay.
Megan.
Wow.
Yeah, I popped up.
Well,
Can you see that? I don't think you can even see it.
they couldn't see Megan's drawing, but she did win.
What?
Okay. This is... Okay, I'm going to tell you before, and then I will start it. Okay.
I need a better pen. Hang on.
This is my uni notebook, so it's going to have some really good content in it.
It's bad.
Okay. We're more prepared now. That first one was... Yeah, well done. Megan, it's 1-0 to you, so congrats.
Rigged.
It's not rigged. Might be rigged slightly.
You're
Charles.
just jealous.
Marty,
Oh, yeah.
Marty, you did receive the least amount of votes. I'm sorry.
But you know, why did I only get one vote?
Well,
I couldn't
nobody...
even see yours.
Hang on, I
It's
think someone's bringing
wriggle.
me a pen.
Nice.
Yes, come
We
in.
love the
Come in.
Saunders family.
Oh, thanks very much. Right, that's better. We've got
There we go.
Sharpie now. Now you're going to vote for me.
Yes. Well, we've had a... Okay, so... I would
I'm just
like you
gonna-
to draw, very simply, a Christmas tree. Go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that didn't go well.
Right.
Oh.
I feel like I should make the countdown noises. Do-do, do-do, diddly-doo. Oh, you still got time left. I don't know how...
Oh, I can't draw.
I should get the sound effect up. Let me get it out. Right, you got 10 seconds left.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stop. Put your pens down. Let's have a look and open.
Oh.
We'll open up the voting.
What?
Oh
Why
my!
the heck are you doing that, Megan?
Wait, Megan
What?
has got the
What
pad
is
in front
this
of her
game?
face. We can't see what she's doing. This is cheating. She could be using her hands.
What?
We don't know.
Mine, I think mine looks like one of those Charlie Mackesy drawings.
No, it doesn't, because Charlie Mackessy's actually good at drawing.
But that could be a
Oh!
fox or a boy or something.
Well, let's see what people voted for.
Come on, guys.
Wow,
What?
74% for
Megan,
Megan.
how? What?
Okay, this
What is this skill that you've got?
yeah.
Someone did the wrong degree.
Two
Yeah,
to
true.
Megan.
I should have gone in for fine mouth drawing.
Right, now this one's very specific. Well, it's not really, but I would like you to draw St. Mary's Church, please.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Come on, you must know it by now. So I would like you to draw St. Mary's Church. Let me get this up. Here we go. Oh, now it's giving me an advert. Right, how's it going? You've got 10 seconds left.
I thought that was long.
5, 4, 3, 2. Right, we're over. Let's see the trees. No, the church.
I included the graves, so I
Yeah,
think
but look, I've got this the entrance thing there. You know
How
that thing
quickly
that you have
did
to walk
go
through.
Oh, you have got a
I
gate
drew
on
the
it.
flag and
Look.
also the line of
What
the door.
flag?
The door's not there though.
Isn't it a cockerel
door's
on top
there.
of the? On top
No,
of
this
the
is a
church?
sideways viewing. This is cramming all in one.
No,
It's
this is a sideways viewing. I need to take a pen out my mouth. This is a sideways viewing
Yeah,
as
true,
well.
Megan. There is
The
no
door is
door on
there.
the tower bit.
Not on
You're
the
wrong.
tower.
Yeah, there's no door on the tower.
Yeah, that's wrong.
No, this is the side. This isn't a door. This isn't a
Anyway,
door.
let's open up the poll to see what
Look.
the.
I included
people think.
graves. That's
I
dedicated.
think mine
There
looks.
is- Look,
Should we have a
Mine-
phone line? I feel like we should have a phone line.
What on earth is that?
It's not even a church.
What's not a church?
It's like a town hall in America.
I want the picture. Yeah, ignore the picture.
Come on, you went for it this
Right,
time.
let's
Come
have a
on,
look.
people.
Let's have a look.
Come on.
What people thought. Oh, Charles
What?
was chasing it. Charles,
It's more
well
accurate.
I'm sorry,
done.
but that's
More
just
accurate.
wrong.
Well done.
Why
That,
do
Thank you,
people
guys.
hate me?
well done. This is good. I'm
I
enjoying
don't think they
it.
hate you, Martin. I just don't think they like you as much as everyone else.
Right. The next item I'd like you to draw is a penguin. Right, please start your drawing. While I start the timer. I feel like I'd really want to open up a phone line. I might do it. Should I leak my number? Get a caller in. If anyone knows me, wants to call in, call in. Right, you've got 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Gosh, this is dramatic. 5 seconds. Right, time's up. Time's up. I would like to see your penguins.
What is love, asked the penguin.
Yours actually looks like an emperor penguin.
Whoa, everyone hold up. We have an incoming call from Israel. This is very exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Israel. You are on the line. Have you got anything to say? Hello, Israel.
Hi, I have. I'd like to say I really enjoy the smile on Megan's penguin.
Oh, Megan's
I
penguin
think
is
that it
smiling.
brings-
Wow, who
Yeah,
are you voting for from
really
Israel?
I am, as much as I do really appreciate the puddle around Charles's penguin's feet,
He's wet.
great touch there, I will be voting for Megan.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Yes!
you heard it here first. Thank you, Katie.
You have
Nice to
worldwide
speak to you.
support for this little
Penguins-
guy.
Let's open up the voting to the public. Now we've had the phone-ins. Martin, I think your penguin's very nice.
I
I'll be
do
honest.
too.
I
I
think-
think yours had a bit of an accident.
He's on like an iceberg thing.
Right, it looks like he's weed himself.
It
And he's
does, though,
filling in a
doesn't
it? Wow.
puddle. Okay.
Megan, you've got at least one more vote from
Yeah.
Israel. So.
Martin's looks like his has been in an earthquake.
No, his
Yeah,
actually
look.
looks more like the one on screen, to be fair.
Oh!
Oh, I got some votes.
Martin, you were second. Megan, I don't know what happened, but nobody
I don't
likes
know.
a smiling
because
penguin.
People discriminate against the beak. Like,
Well-
none of you just enjoy happiness, obviously.
Clearly.
I've now got a phone call, but I don't know who it's from. So
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
probably.
If
Can
You can't really patch them through, can you?
No,
Well, you could hold it up.
you need to ring Ollie.
I
That's who you
would, I would
ring, not
also.
me.
Can I just say we're in a bit of an awkward position now because it's 2-2 and
Yes, true.
there's no more left.
Can't you just make one up?
I could make one up, but there will be no online
it good.
voting.
And you could vote.
I'll
Ollie.
vote. Okay, so right, next one. Get ready, everyone. The
Hang on.
last vote. This is for 3 points. For 3 points.
Oh.
This is.
Okay.
Not because
I'm
Martin
sure-
looks sad. Anyway, we've got a phone in. Hello. You are on live.
Hello.
Hello. What would you like to say?
I would like to say, whatever happens, Charles is going to be the best.
Charles is the best. You heard it here first. Live on the phone. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right, well that was
Goodness.
exciting. Look at this.
I thought that was going to be like one of those,
I got
those
very
Saturday,
scared.
those Saturday morning TV things where someone called in and just did a swear word.
Yeah, yes,
I thought
I
I was
was
gonna have it too.
terrified. I'll be honest. As soon as I answered, I regretted it. But you were very kind.
Well done for
person.
not doing that.
Anonymous
We all would
person.
have done that.
Yeah, we.
Right.
Oh, okay, sorry. Right. Well, I would like you to draw me. Go. Me. This. I feel like that's very. I don't know. You know. Oh, I forgot the timer. This is not good. It's fine. You've got 20 seconds left. This is totally. Boom. Right, 10 seconds left. This better be good. 5 seconds left. Right. Thank you. Time is up.
Oh no, it's gone wrong.
Right. Please may you reveal your drawings.
I don't know if
of
I
me.
can. I might need to just clean it up a bit.
What? Charles, it's a bit overexposed. Could you bring it in a bit more? I don't know.
I think it's got
further
worse.
away, I think.
I love the I love Posty sign that Megan's got. I'm not sure about the haircut, and it looks like I've got
I
a
do-
moustache. So
Okay,
I drew your
I've cleaned
dog,
mine up
Ollie.
because it went very wrong in the chest area.
You're only wearing a bra?
yeah, what
Well-
am I?
It is now.
Masculinity as a concept, love to see.
I was going to write Post Malone, but then I realised halfway through that I can't do that with my mouth.
Okay. Well, I'm impressed that Megan could write I love Posty. I'll be honest.
Wow.
So,
You should just use a hand.
No.
well, you know what? I don't know. I do appreciate the French-looking moustache as well, Megan. Charles, I seem to have a very long neck.
Yeah, you're
Is that-
really tall.
Is that? Oh, okay. Is it just my neck
And you've got
that's tall?
Skippy as well. I drew your dog.
Is that a dog? It
Yeah.
looks more like a boot cleaner, I'll be honest. That's what it strikes me as. Well, So,
Can I just say, Ollie, I was trying to flatter you by giving you really big muscles. Like,
oh, thank you.
that's what was going on there.
Right.
Is these are actually
Really
huge
big
biceps.
muscles.
Yeah. Okay.
But then,
Yeah.
And then
basically,
you're
it
quiet
went a
at
bit
the
wrong.
end.
My
Yeah,
jawline is very square. I seem to
Yeah,
be
well,
just a box at the head.
I don't know what to say. Please pick me.
Okay. Well, this is a tough decision, but because of a certain feature, this week's winner of Megan versus Charles versus Martin, which is only for this week, so it's this week only, is Megan. I love the moustache.
Oh,
That
well
French
done, Megan.
moustache. Well done.
It wasn't even intentional. But
Well
here
done.
we go.
The fact that you could write with your mouth, that clearly is actually deservedly winning. I'm not gonna lie.
That was impressive.
Very talented.
Gosh. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I would like to say the phone lines are now closed.
Hello.
Maybe we'll bring back that feature next week. Who knows?
It's
Yes.
not the counter, but you may still be charged.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, I enjoyed that. I mean, I was terrible at it. Completely hopeless.
Sorry,
but-
it was
but
slightly.
It was quite fun.
Yes, it was slightly unplanned, but the chaos was great. I liked it. So
Well done. Well done.
over back to you guys.
Right. Okay. So this evening we're going to sort of talk about just what we talked about this term, and we're just going to do a sort of a recap. But we don't want to say very much. The ideal would be that you guys message in your comments and reflections and thoughts and questions and anything you want to say. So we're going to recap these last 12 weeks of Alpha that we've done over the last term since September. When did we start? Right at the start of September, I think. Charles, I'm looking for some sort of
Yeah, right at the start of September, pretty much like
Agreement.
the first week.
and so we've done a whole bunch of things which we're going to run through. Obviously, Megan's been avidly watching every week, so she remembers every single detail of mine and Charles's Alpha course.
Yep.
But we'd love to know what you thought, and questions you still have, things that you'd love to share. So we're going to take it in turns, Charles, and we're going to recap the session. So what did we do in week one?
Well, week one, of course, was life. Is this it? And we asked, if God existed, how would that change our lives? And we came to the conclusion it would be the most important thing in our lives, and we'd need to put God at the center of it.
Very good. So then in session number 2, we moved on to talk about Jesus, who is kind of the most important thing in the whole of the Alpha course. And we talked about how Jesus is the most famous person ever, not because he did amazing things, but because he rose from the dead, and no one else has ever done that ever. And the only way he could have done that was if he was God. And so I did this little 4 things that Jesus could have been. He could have been.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Nod, Megan.
Megan, just nod. Do you remember, Megan? Do you remember what they were?
Yeah.
So, Charles, what were they?
He could have been mad,
Yes, could have been mad. Wasn't mad.
bad, but he wasn't bad.
No.
He could have been good,
No.
not really. And so the only conclusion was that he was who he said he was, and he was the Son of God.
He was God. That's right. So then we finished with this question, this quote from C.S. Lewis, who said, Jesus is either of infinite importance or of no importance. The only thing he cannot be is of moderate importance. So that was kind of the setup, talking about Jesus as kind of the meaning of life. Then, Charles, session 3.
Yeah, and then we looked a little bit more in depth about why did Jesus die on the cross, and we learned that Jesus died in order to bring us back into relationship with God, which was broken at the beginning of time with Adam and Eve and all that rest of it.
And then in week 4, we said, because the session on how can I have faith? And so we talked about the fact that we don't just know God from like a long way away, but through Jesus, we actually have this relationship with God, which means that we can talk to God like a friend, and we can come to him and know him as a father. But faith isn't just something that we have in our heads. It's also about the choices we make in the way that we live our lives. So it's about putting down one kind of life and putting down a new one. And that was a third of the way through by that point. To be honest, you didn't need to come to all the Alpha course. You could have just watched this season recap.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, you can basically say anything you like about Alpha now. You can, you've got the WhatsApp groups, you've got the comments on YouTube, and also you'll see underneath Megan here, Megan, just model it for us. Perfect, thank you. At polev.com/satellites live, you can anonymously tell us what you thought of Alpha. You can also ask any questions that you have, and you can say anything else that you want to that you found interesting. Our first question, though, that we want to ask you guys is, what was the best or worst thing about Alpha this term, or doing, all the things that we discussed? What was the best or the worst thing about doing Alpha? Charles, do you have a favorite or least favorite thing about doing Alpha?
The best thing about Alpha was everyone's answers.
Yeah.
So everyone sending in stuff. That was really lovely, and to hear from you and to hear what you were thinking and the questions that you were wrestling with. The worst thing about Alpha for me was editing every single video.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
Our voices about 1 million times in a week. That was the worst.
Yeah, you did offer though, to be fair.
I did, yeah. Well, you were going to do it. So
I mean, I don't know how. I can't even draw a penguin with my mouth.
To be fair, that's never been on my CV before.
No,
so.
fair enough. So, Megan, you've done Alpha, haven't you? What is the best or worst thing about Alpha for you?
I think for me, the best thing is probably just sort of getting to kind of have your own opinion on all these questions, because a lot of the time in when you're doing groups growing up and stuff, you're kind of sat down and you're told what the answer is, and I quite liked how in Alpha you can sort of have your own opinion, and that there is no wrong answer. You can just have your opinion and then chat about it and just say what you think, really, rather than being told what to think. What I liked.
Fantastic. Have we got any answers in now from WhatsApp or from polev.com?
Well, we have one which is more of a statement, which just says, "There's no rank your thanks or movie madness, sad face." Nice.
Wait and see.
Well, yeah. Anyway, and another one that says, "There's been lots of important information, but also a lot of great videos." So, I mean, they weren't questions, but they were great. So thank you for your answers, statements, thingies.
There's been some comments about Charles's acting. Obviously, sort of the best thing. I remember a very amazing thing you did, Charles, where you had to pretend you were on a roller coaster at Disneyland. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Could you do it for us? Yeah. Very good. And then you had to pretend you were on the same roller coaster, but like a month or two later. Do you remember what that looked like?
Yeah. And that was more like.
And then you had to do it like a year later.
I mean,
yeah. So, I mean, you haven't lost it.
No. Once I've done it, I can keep it. It's like I can just go back to it.
Another person on the chat says the best thing was discussing the big questions, which I guess is the whole point, to be honest. Things like suffering and healing are things that I study in philosophy and can often be quite tricky, but to explore Christian ideas is really helpful and inspiring.
There we go.
Somebody said the worst thing is the end.
Yeah, I was about to say that. No, it's all right.
Something else.
No, that's it. It's done now. Do you want me to talk about what we did next now for Martin?
Yes, please.
Great. So after we looked at faith, we looked at prayer and why and how do we pray. And we discovered that prayer isn't just a wish list. It's about a conversation with the one who made us. It doesn't need to be fancy. God doesn't thrive off long words. So sorry, Megan, with your English degree, doesn't impress him. That's not the right message to say. But, you don't need to bring in the fancy pronouns and adverbs into a prayer.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Week 6, we did the Bible, which is the most popular book ever written. It's not really a book, though, is it? It's actually a library of books.
It's a collection of books.
And it tells us about God and his relationship to his people. But in this amazing way, the Bible is also alive because the Holy Spirit comes alongside us when we read the Bible and it interprets it to us. And the main character of the Bible is...
Jesus.
Come on, Sunday school. Yes, Ollie!
Yes!
Jesus!
What a guess!
Well done, you.
Thank you.
And the Bible guides our lives, leads us into a relationship with God. Charles, we're halfway. What happened in session 7?
Well, session 7 was about the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is part of the Trinity. They are God themselves. And the Holy Spirit is our comforter and source of supernatural power and gifts. Ooh.
Was that you being a ghost?
Well, no, it's just like, ooh, how cool. Like gifts,
Oh.
like supernatural, ooh, fun.
It's just
cool.
important that we don't suggest that the Holy Spirit's like a ghost
The Holy Spirit is not like a ghost.
from
Well, he's called
Scooby-Doo.
the Holy Ghost sometimes.
He's sometimes called the Holy Ghost, to be fair.
Yeah, but not like a Scooby-Doo ghost.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no.
not like you pull off the sheet and there's old man MacGuffin underneath going, ooh, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for your pesky kids. Yeah.
Session number 8, before we get fired, was new life. How can I make the most of the rest of my life? So there's this thing that Jesus says very famously in John 10, verse 10. He says, I have come that they, meaning us, may have life and have it to the full. And that means more than just enjoying every day. That's a sort of deeper sense of meaning and purpose and fulfillment. And how do we do that? Funnily enough, we do it by putting God at the center of our lives. And so, in a slightly self-referential second question, I would love to ask this question. What does it mean to put God at the center of your life, do you think? So we've talked about that concept now for a couple of years, but we talked about it a lot this term during Alpha. So guys, on WhatsApp or on I don't know what that thing is even called, Polev? Is that what it's called, Ollie?
Well, it's shortened from Poll Everywhere.
Brilliant. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
So so you can do it on Poll Everywhere, or you can do it on WhatsApp, or you can do it in the comments on YouTube as well. What do you think it means to put God at the center of your life? Because it's a concept we've talked about loads, but I'd love to know what you actually make of it. Charles, what do you think?
I think it's right and good and important that we put him at the center of our lives. It affects the way that we think, it affects the way that we feel, and it affects the way that we act. And so it's really key. And obviously, you know, he was the one who made us and knows the best way forward with that. So it makes sense to let him be at the center of our lives and for us to then demonstrate that outwards, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Megan, this is quite a tricky on-the-spot question, but you're now, I know you've been doing a lot of it from within the same room, but you're out in the world, as it were, and kind of and trying to understand what it means to like prioritize God and put God first in a completely different place and space. So what has that meant for you?
I think probably for me was mainly just sort of going into any situation or any like new situation or a change or whatever and sticking by what you think and not really kind of moving past the idea of like having to mold your opinions to fit in with the people around you, like sticking with what you believe and what you know to be true, and then the right people will come to you. And I guess that's relevant for like anything in life, but in terms of like God as well, it definitely means that you'll be surrounding yourself with people who won't or who will, I guess, accept what you think rather than try, especially in like a uni environment, rather than trying to sort of change you or change your mind. Like, yeah, that's pretty what I'd say.
Great stuff. Thank you. Right, let's go to the WhatsApps and the Poll Everywhere thing.
Well, I have one. It says, get a cutout model of God and put him in the middle of your house and walk around him for the rest of your life.
Interesting thought.
Yeah.
Great. I like this answer. I guess putting God at the center of your life is kind of like being a satellite. I see what you did there. And we appreciate it. It's not like being a cell, is it? So it's like making God a part of everything. So not like he's number one on the priority list, but rather that he's fully involved in everything else on the list, which is really cool.
Right.
There's another one here that says, it means thinking, what would Jesus do every day? And also not hiding that you're a Christian.
Yeah, nice.
Just because we said we'd take various comments, questions, etc. I just want to read this one, which says, honestly, if I went into a real library and it only had 66 books in the building, I'd be a bit disappointed. Which is a fair point.
That is a valid comment.
Any more, Ollie, on your complicated bit of anonymous software?
Let God be your nucleus has just come in. Is that like a part of a cell?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ollie, did you not do GCSE biology?
Well, I did, and that's why I it sounded strange, and I was concerned it was, I don't know, something
Did you
strange.
not remember the mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell?
Well, yes, and
Jesus is your mitochondria.
gosh, I didn't know this was a science lesson.
I just think this is epic trolling from everybody involved.
I was tempted to say we should open the phone lines for this, but I'm
No.
not going to.
And we've got this one, Martin, as well.
Go on.
Talk about him. Don't be scared to be kind and be like Jesus. Walk towards him and not away. Ask him for help to put him in the center of your life. I think if you try and you pray and talk to God about it, he kind of is. I think that's...
Yeah. I think the important thing to say is that having God at the center of your life isn't like it's not like a chore. It's like, oh, I've got to think of God all the time. Oh no, what does God think about this? It's like a gift. It's like a joy. It's like you've constantly got this incredible companion with you in everything that you do, interested and for you and able to change situations in every part of your life. That's amazing. Yeah. I think we should be excited about that, not see it as like, oh no, I've got to put God at the center of this as well. Anyway, let's move on. What do we do in? Oh, we've nearly finished. What do we do in week 9, Charles?
Evil. How can we resist evil? And we looked at the idea of God's kingdom and how sin has allowed suffering into the world. But God is making all things new and will one day create a new heaven and a new earth.
Oh, you did a dance with that as well. That was good. And week 10, we did telling others, which everybody finds quite difficult, don't they? So obviously that word evangelism is always a bit scary. Jesus tells us to do it, go and make disciples. It's really clearly there in the Bible, but we also find it quite a scary thing to do. And so what we talked about was how we need to think about it as really good news that we just can't not share with our friends. A bit like if there's like an amazing viral video that we just have to share with people. It's like that, except much, much better. It's actually an invitation into an amazing family.
Yep. Then we looked at healing and whether God heals today. And we explored the idea that although it doesn't always happen, God can heal and will one day heal everyone through the eternal life we receive in Jesus Christ.
And finally, last week, we did church. And we talked about how God doesn't just sort of relate to us as people, but as a people. And that's how he's always worked. He's always, over thousands of years, he's drawn billions of people into his family all over the world. And being part of a local church is a tiny part of being part of that massive kind of history spanning family. And so we know him as individuals, and we talked about that a lot, but also it's really important that we know him together. And then he uses us together to bring change into the world, which is his kingdom. So that was Alpha. That was the 12 weeks that we did. Just final question, really. And it's a little bit self-indulgent, but go with it. What's the best thing, just thinking about church, what's the best thing about being part of church? And what's the best thing about being part of Satellites? And you can say the quizzes if you like. Like, we won't be sad if you say the Cahoots.
And talking of Cahoots, we might be going over slightly. Just a heads up to people, to the parents waiting in the car park. Just a heads up.
We may go a little long.
How many times are we going to make the parents in the car park joke?
Every single week until we're back in the...
Okay.
One more time. So yeah, so what's the best thing about being part of church in this youth group? You can put it on poll everywhere.
Yeah, correct.
Or WhatsApp, or I don't know, send a pigeon. Or a Mac delivery driver.
Yeah. Did they have pigeons in your day?
I think pigeons have existed for quite a long time, Ollie. They still do.
I didn't mean that. I meant like, did Martin send his letters with pigeons?
So wait, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Did you text your friends with pigeons, Martin?
I text my friends with pigeons.
Did you write on parchment, roll it up, hail a pigeon, put it in its claws, and send it on its way?
No, but I enjoyed the dance that you just did.
Thank you.
That was fun. Charles, what's the best thing about being part of church?
The people, the community, and being able to share life with one another in an honest and open way.
Megan, what's the best thing about being part of church or youth group?
Probably just getting to grow up in that environment and making friends that are like on a level that's more than friends, that you know will just stick with you for life because you have such like a solid foundation of your friendship.
Oh,
yeah,
well, That's lovely.
Thanks.
So on the chat, somebody said having people to talk to and relate to and be around. And then somebody else has said the best thing are the people like Megan and Katie and Wendy and Talia and Charles and Ollie and Sam and Lydia. That's it. That's the end of the list.
Wow. Thank you. We have a few on here. It's a bit awkward.
Can't be appreciated.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, moving on swiftly, we have community and love from all the wonderful leaders. Probably doesn't include Martin. What? Highlight of my week, heart. Fwens, it's spelt with a W, so I really like it. Being able to share without judgment. The tuck shot, yes, yeah, we miss it. And the sense of belonging. That's yeah, it's nice.
We got plans. Let me just say that right now. We got plans. Even plans for the tuck shot. Enough is enough, 2020.
Yeah.
We want our youth group back.
We want the
Tuck shop.
There's a couple more answers there. Charles, do you want to read those?
Yes. Making new friends and learning about God together. There was a really lovely one that someone sent earlier. I know this isn't about church, but they said, guys, Alpha was a huge effort and a unique opportunity for us to talk about some of the really big stuff in quite a chilled way as a family. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. But I guess that is also, one of the great things is church gives you an opportunity to think about some of the really big things and, gives you a chance, which other places don't.
And someone's just said, I honestly don't think I would be sane without you guys. That's nice.
Same.
That's nice, seeing as we're basically insane. So maybe we take on the madness so that you can be sane.
We're a bit crazy.
Oh god.
Oh, fantastic. So, well, look, that's it, isn't it? Thank you, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for being such brilliant sports as we've gone through Alpha over the last term. Hope it's been helpful. Hope there's been some stuff there that's been useful for you to chat through and think through. As ever, if you want to talk to us about any of it, we're around. Please get in touch. But it's been great that you've been able to get involved on the messaging as well. We should try and incorporate more of that in the future. I imagine in the future we'll have people like live texting in questions and stuff.
Gosh.
That's fun, isn't it?
You can
in the future.
Yep.
Go on, Ollie. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say with this feels like a promo now, but with Poll Everywhere, you can text in your answer. I just never gave that feature out.
Right.
You can.
Well, that's something for the next series.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
well done, everyone.
Charles.
We've got 4 minutes to squeeze this in.
Yeah, we're not going to do this in 4 minutes, are we?
No, I've got to be out soon, but that's fine. Let's go. Let's do this. So we're doing Martin's Movie Madness Christmas Edition. For some reason, I'm hosting. That's Martin as the Grinch. Let's get into this. Open up your Kahoots. Let's go.
Right. The Kahoot code is, you're going to hear the music as well. Let's have a look. It is 2594821.
I'll tell you what, I'm doing this because I feel like
actually anyone can join in with this.
Yeah.
It's not about getting it right. It's about your favourite movie.
And I will explain, because we're doing this in just 1 week, it's quite a rushed effort. So round 1 will have 4 movies in that you are voting for. But don't worry, you can vote for more than 1 movie, okay? This is the important thing. You can vote for more than 1 movie. We will take the first place winner and the second place winner, and we'll take them into the final rounds later. Then we'll do round 2, which is another 4 movies. And again, we'll take the best one and the second best one. And then we'll do second place versus second place, winner versus winner to find out our ultimate Christmas movie, okay? I've tried to choose Christmas movies that I think you've watched and I think you like. I'm hoping, anyway. So,
well, I'm so happy, though, because you're actually going to be using, at one point, pen and paper.
I am going to be writing down which one's which. Okay, Ollie, I think let's just get into it. People can join as we go.
They can.
There's quite a long time.
Let's
So,
do it.
okay, so round 1 is Arthur Christmas versus Home Alone versus Polar Express versus Elf. There's some strong
What?
contenders in here.
That's
Okay,
such a hard
All of
decision.
them. That's literally the 4 greatest movies of Christmas.
Arthur Christmas, Home Alone, Polar
How many can you
Express,
vote for?
Elf. And you can vote for as many as you want, I think.
Oh, I vote for all of them.
You could vote
Okay.
for all of them, but then there's not going to be a winner. So,
Oh, true.
Think
But
about
they
that.
are all the best movies
think about which
ever.
ones you really like. If you're torn between 2, vote for both.
Oh,
But I wouldn't recommend voting for all 4.
Okay.
Or vote for 3. I don't know.
That's such a hard
Gosh.
decision. I would never be able to pick, honestly.
I
These
feel
are
like the
literally-
next round, Ollie's going to be like, there's no competition, it's rubbish. Or-
Yeah, well, sorry,
Right.
these are the only good movies at Christmas.
Is Cars 2 a Christmas movie?
But,
It's not.
but it's a blooming good movie, that's what it is. Sorry.
Oh, I miss those
Passion.
days.
Carry on.
Okay, well, I think we've got the majority. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's Home Alone,
And Elf.
and Elf. Home Alone wins first prize.
I'm
Elf
sorry.
is in second.
Who is not voting for Arthur Christmas? Because
I was going to
you're wrong.
say, Arthur
Yeah,
Christmas is a great movie.
It's a terrific
Underrated.
movie. Yeah. thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
Right.
So,
Next.
round 2.
Round 2.
Nativity versus The Muppets Christmas Carol versus The Nightmare Before Christmas versus The Grinch.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to let you go for whichever version of The Grinch you want.
Oh.
I
Oh,
think
we could only vote for
personally-
the
Oh,
one
you can
on
only
this
vote for
one.
one on that one.
Oh, what can you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did
That's
the wrong
awkward.
feature. Yeah.
It was
It's
meant to
alright.
be multi-select, so you
It's
can only
alright.
vote for one now. So
No?
choose
Oh,
wisely.
aren't you afraid of the Muppets Christmas Carol?
I'm not even going to talk about the Muppets. I'm scared of the Muppets. They're just so creepy and like, yes, thank you, Nativity.
Ooh, what?
Well done.
Nativity?
I feel like people liked the Grinch, but you could only vote for one, and so they
Ooh.
accidentally clicked Nativity first.
No one voted for The Nightmare Before Christmas. We are such a church.
Yeah. It's,
So it's The Muppets Christmas Carol. Okay,
no,
cool.
no.
No, it's Nativity.
Nativity.
Versus, yeah, and then
Oh,
Oh,
Christmas
yeah, and
Carol's
then the
second.
Muppets Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
no. If that
Okay,
wins,
so
then it's
This
outrageous.
round, it is Elf versus Muppets Christmas Carol, and this is for third place, okay?
Okay, so Elf
So-
is blue. No.
No, Elf is red.
Surely an elf
Muppets
is green.
Christmas Carol is blue, okay?
Yeah.
Elf is red. Muppets Christmas Carol is blue. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, gosh.
Elf is red.
Wait.
Muppets Christmas Carol
Oh,
is blue.
right. Oh, well, that's so easy then.
Uh,
Please, Martin, come on. Don't even.
I will say The Muppets Christmas Carol is the Christmas Eve film that I watch every year.
Oh no, it's Polar Express and the Snowman. You're wrong.
Oh, I forgot about the Snowman. That's a good point.
Snowman is Christmas Eve.
Ooh,
I don't think it's long enough to be a film.
how can you forget about the snowman?
short
Yeah.
film.
It's
It's
like
too short.
well,
for
you
a
like
film.
you watch it before you go to bed, and then you go to bed.
Yeah,
and
it's
all
true.
like that.
What if the little boy had forgotten about the snowman?
Well,
Well,
he did.
Oh my gosh, you are all wrong. Oh, this is outrageous. They're just
So
wrong.
in third place, Muppets Christmas Carol takes it. That's very impressive. Okay, final round then. Home
It's
Alone
the worst
versus
movie ever
Nativity.
made.
For the winner, Home Alone versus Nativity. Which one?
Which one's which?
Home
Home
Alone
Alone
is red. Nativity is blue.
No contest.
Wow.
Home Alone red. Nativity blue.
This is
Oh, do you remember the whole
outrageous.
spoons thing?
I do
Yes.
remember. This is worse. This
Well,
is
I tell you what, if
honestly
Nativity wins, this will be as bad as spoons.
You kidding? I love Nativity.
worse.
Yeah, but it's not Home Alone, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not. Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
Yes. This is great. So our winner then
What
in
is
second place is Home
wrong?
Alone.
This
And our
shit-
winner
oh my
is
God.
Nativity.
I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even gonna move it on.
Someone mute him.
Right. That's it. So
I can't- What?
look, we knew that Martin's Movie Madness divides everyone, but
This is out.
at Christmas it's good to remember that we come
What on
to
earth is that picture?
I think it looks pretty lifelike.
Thank you. Let me zoom in.
Earth
to
is-
see- to see.
How have you made the Grinch fat?
No. What do you mean?
Anyway,
Carry on, Charles. Sorry. There we go.
right. Thank you for this evening. Thank you, Megan, for joining us as our special guest. We really appreciate it. Remember that we're back next week with a Christmas special. You do not want to miss it. Nudge your friends who haven't been watching Satellites Live for a while to come back and to watch that final one. And remember not to open up your Christmas packs until then. And come to space on Sunday. Megan finishes off with a prayer.
My gosh, I'm just so distracted by the fact that Martin's face is on this Grinch.
Terrifying.
Okay, right, fair time. Father God, thank you so much for everyone who is watching Satellites, who's a part of Satellites, and who is part of Satellites but not watching, and who's not part of Satellites, covering all the bases. We pray that for everyone who's drowning in work at the minute, whatever that looks like, that you'll just be there and that your peace will be with them during this time in the run up to Christmas. And that if they're feeling drained or tired, or just honestly just fed up of this year, that you will just give them peace and just calm this Christmas. Amen.
Man, thanks so much for joining us, guys. You know what's ironic? Kevin McAllister was robbed.
Is that the end?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
let's just go there.